while the pitching staff contains only one returning with starting experience, those that sat back had some greats to take after.
A lot of learning experience from last year, just watching other teams play us in our staff too. They know how to take the ball on the mound and just do their job, and the defense will take care of it.
But remember, this year is different. Most notably, the team's ace and top bat over the last 3 years, Gabe Gifford, is now a Black Bear.
We just got to try to make up for that, and we got to try to supplement that in and collectively get better as a team.
But you don't win a state title with just one guy.
We had a great hitting squad. We have a great defense. It wasn't just Gabe. These guys have been playing with each other since Little League, so they know each other.
The Coyotes may look frail to those hunting them, but even with that huge target on their backs, they're out to show they're more dangerous than meets the eye.
It made us all really mad. They all think that we lost Gabe. We're not going to be good. We just have to prove them wrong.
Catch a couple wins and keep getting better. Hey, let's do it.
In Hamden, I'm Ryan Sudol, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
Thanks for that, Ryan. Wishing them luck. Let's stay on the diamond here. Midweek action for Maine baseball. They are in Storrs, Connecticut, taking on the Yukon Huskies. The basketball capital of the world welcoming the Black Bears for some baseball. First inning, nobody on and 2 out, and Noah Lewis is on the mound, and he is going to send Paul Tamaro down on strikes to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Lewis to start the game. Second inning now, 1 runner on for shortstop Jake Marquez. He gets a 2-strike fastball and drills it deep to left. That goes off that brick building. Maine on top 2-0 early. Bottom of the second, Huskies would start to pick it up. 2 men on for Maddox Delana, and he ropes this ball over everyone onto the hill in right field, and the Huskies take the lead. Later in the inning, the second baseman, Brian Padilla, up, and he smashes this Lewis pitch into left field. That one is gone. Yukon goes on to score 9 runs in the second inning. That was how the rest of the day went. Maine falls 20-2. All right, let's go to some basketball now. With a dominant win on Tuesday, the Maine Celtics are now just a win away from their first G League championship ever, and the Celts can get it done Thursday night in Oklahoma City when they battle the Blue in Game 2. The Celtics leaving Portland earlier on Wednesday, busing down to Boston before flying out to Oklahoma City. The C's throttling the Blue in Game 1 on Tuesday night, coasting to a 20-point win and a 1-0 lead in the best-of-3 series. Before getting on the team bus for their last road trip of the season, head coach Blaine Miller says despite being in the driver's seat, Celtics are taking nothing for granted.
You don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. You win one game, think you're never going to lose again. You lose a game, think you're never going to win again. A lot can change between games and within a game. So that's just, like I said, one game at a time. For us, when we get into the game, it's 1 quarter at a time, 1 possession at a time, and just take care of business.
Down to Fenway Park we go now, where the Red Sox are looking to rebound after a Game 1 loss to the Orioles during their home opener on Tuesday. Beautiful night for a game in Boston Wednesday night. The Red Sox, they're going to get on the board first in this one. Jaron Duran on for Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill bloops one into shallow right center. Tough play for Jackson Holliday making his MLB debut, but look at the hustle from Duran to score all the way from first. Bottom 4 now we go. 2 runners on and 2 outs for Connor Wong. He slaps this one the other day through the hole. Tristan Casas and Romy Gonzalez score. That is going to make it 3-zip Red Sox. All right, 5-3 now. Here come the Birds. Wild pitch here from Chris Martin with the bases loaded. That's going to bring in a run, and that makes it a 1-run game. The very next batter, Jordan Westberg, he crushes this one. That is into the monster seats, and the Orioles would take a 7-5 lead. That is all she wrote. Sox drop their second straight. All right, that's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Roto-Rooter has served the greater Bangor area and beyond for 35 years, offering plumbing, hydrojetting, snaking, descaling, video inspection, and grease interceptor cleaning services. For all your residential and commercial clogs, call Roto-Rooter today, 990-1234.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Hey, Dad, look.
Us.
This is the magma chamber.
Uh-huh. This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What?
And when our phones have turned us into this,
LT?
what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
We gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes.
Feels good.
And let's find us again. U.S. Cellular. Built for us.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling in RA and PSA, relieve fatigue, and stop further joint damage. And in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
AbbVie could help you save.
Family owned and operating in the Bangor area for more than 10 years. Crosby's Welding is here to help you. We specialize in steel, stainless steel, and aluminum welding and fabrication. We serve many of the local industries from Maine lobstermen to the commercial trucking industry and everything in between. Fully mobile on-site construction services right down to custom signs and fire pits. Fast, friendly, reliable service. Give us a call today for a free estimate, 974-7815.
John Hamm stars as Detective Marvin Flute in Grim Bite. Big Bite. Grimsburg. All new Sundays on Fox.
Some Disney theme parks are making disability access changes to help those needing assistance. Disney World and Disneyland are updating its disability access services, which allows patrons to get a return time for attractions instead of waiting in line. The company changed its policy to include the service for those with, quote, a developmental disability and are unable to wait in a conventional line. Registration for the free service can only be done through video chat for Disney World, while Disneyland will also have a window at the park for same-day requests. The changes will take effect at Disney World starting on May 20th and at Disneyland on June 18th.
A popular word puzzle game is changing up its rules. Mattel, the makers of Scrabble, is releasing a new board with a less competitive game option. The new edition comes with the traditional version on one side and the new Scrabble Together option on the other side. The alternative option is meant to be more collaborative and faster paced and includes helper cards, a different scoring system, and team play options. The company says Scrabble Together is for people who may be intimidated by playing the classic game.
Well, Google Flights is revealing the top 10 places folks in the U.S. are looking to travel to this summer. The most searched destination to travel to this summer is London, followed closely by Paris. Travel experts believe this is because of the upcoming Olympics that are set to take place in the French city. Other notable destinations on the list include Tokyo, Rome, New York City, Cancun, Orlando, Las Vegas, Seattle, and Athens.
Finally tonight, for the American Red Cross, April is National Volunteer Month, and they're going out of their way to recognize those who support their cause. From now until April 28th, donors will receive a $10 e-gift card and will be automatically entered for a chance to win one of two $7,000 gift cards. Volunteers make up around 90% of the Red Cross's workforce. According to one spokesperson, and April is a time to not only celebrate their volunteers, but also support their dedication.
We are certainly engaged with the community through the work of our volunteers and do our best to support the work our volunteers do throughout the community.
Information about National Volunteer Month and upcoming blood donation opportunities in your area will be provided on our website, foxbangor.com.
Definitely important to, kind of not fulfill that duty, but, if you're able to help out, it's such a crucial service that they provide, multiple crucial services, really.
Absolutely, and also donating blood, so important and doesn't take long, but an added incentive there for anyone who is maybe thinking about it, but didn't really.
Hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks, well, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at Fox 22, good night.
Good night, everyone.